Hello and welcome to Brainy Gardener. Today it is all about how to grow and care for the propeller plant. The propeller plant is a low-growing succulent shrub native to South Africa. It's apparent why this plant is commonly called propeller plant. Its leaves grow in pairs from both sides of the stem, giving it a propeller-like appearance. The leaves are narrowly elliptical and up to 10 centimeters long. The flowers are small but brilliantly red or orange, blossoming from the top end of the stems. They present in cymes and bloom in the summer. It is one of the more unique and exciting plants you're likely to encounter. This plant's distinctive appearance makes it one of the easiest to identify and a joy to add to your garden. Enthusiasts and amateurs alike can appreciate what this plant has to offer. The flowers last for over a month, plenty of time to enjoy them, and the leaves retain an interest in the plant year-round. The propeller plant does best in full sun to part shade. How much sun it should get depends on your local conditions. If you're growing it indoors, place it near a window where it will receive plenty of bright light. Watering is key to keeping your plant alive and looking great. In the hotter months, water once a week. Make sure the water drains out quickly after a watering session, and don't water unless the soil is dry. In cooler months, reduce watering to every other week to a month. This succulent does well in most temperatures, from warm to cool. It grows best in warm temperatures above 6 to 4 degrees Fahrenheit. It is, however, susceptible to frost. Keep the plant protected from temperatures below freezing. This succulent does not need high humidity to thrive. It does best in drier conditions. Average room conditions are more than enough. Fertilize this plant once a month during the spring and summer with a water-soluble fertilizer diluted to half strength. Propagating propeller plant is easy and cutting is the recommended method. Both stem and leaf cuttings work, and they have essentially the same results. However, stem cuttings allow the new plant to start upright and serve the additional function of allowing the mother plant to grow further. These plants are usually single-stemmed, so taking a stem cutting means cutting off the head of the plant. On the other hand, if you take a leaf cutting, you'll be ruining the symmetry of the propeller-like arrangement that occurs naturally. That's why we prefer stem cuttings over leaf cuttings. Either way, the process of propagation is fairly straightforward. Simply take a cutting from an existing plant and place it in the soil. Within a few weeks, you'll see new growth. You can also propagate this succulent by seeds, but they can be difficult to germinate. When potting or repotting, use a soil mix that drains well. Our suggestion is a cactus mix or a succulent mix. You can either use a pot with a drainage hole at the bottom or place the plant in a shallow dish. The important thing is that the water can easily escape, so the roots don't sit in the water. This plant doesn't need repotting very often. You should wait until the plant has outgrown its pot or the roots have filled the pot. This might take anywhere from 1 to 3 years, depending on your specimen. Repotting is necessary for the plant's health, but only when it's needed. Changing pots at the drop of a hat causes stress to the plant. Repot during the warmer months as that's the growing season, and any loss during the process can be healed quickly by the natural growth. The propeller plant is non-toxic to both humans and pets. The propeller plant is susceptible to mealybugs, spider mites, and aphids. Mealybugs are small, white, cottony insects that suck the sap from plants. They show up as tiny white insects that have a cotton-like look. Spider mite infestation will be shown with tiny spider webs visible under the leaves. Aphids are also small sapsuckers. If either of these pests is spotted on your plant, take immediate action to eliminate them. You can remove any infected plants with mealybugs and spider mites to a separate location. These pests can easily spread to other succulent collections. Horticultural oils work best in such cases. The use of pesticides is sometimes necessary if the infestation cannot be controlled with other methods.